Good morning. Got this package early this morning, and I'm going to open it up and see what it is. It's kind of a surprise. Well, it's not a surprise to me, but it's a surprise to anybody watching this. Shipping label and everything was in this plastic pouch. I took all that out just because it had the invoice and everything in it. But I have not actually opened this package. Been waiting on it for a long time. It's got several things in it. I'm actually kind of surprised the package looks a little small because of how many things are supposed to be in it. There's supposed to be 5 different geckos in this box, so this is going to be a pretty big unboxing video. Looks like it's packaged pretty well. It's taped up really, really well. As you can see, a lot of tape. And this one came FedEx. I've had some that came UPS before. I actually used to work for UPS, and they get kind of a bad rap, but they're not they're not a bad carrier. I do think FedEx is a little bit better with animal shipments. But anyways, here we go. Let's open it up. Make sure, is the camera running? Yes. All right, sweet. Got a really good deal on these animals. This time of year, I think, when it's starting to get a little bit colder, people are more willing to make deals on their animals. They're trying to get their stock out the door before it gets too cold to ship. So, let's see what's inside. Let's see. Heat pack in there, that's good. It felt warm. Alright, here we go. I'll do this one at a time. First thing we got here is a female gargoyle. I believe this is the female. And she's not full grown yet, not 100% ready to breed. Still a little bit small, but she does have some, a little bit of color to her. Well, I'll get them all out in a second, but you can see she's got a little bit of red. She's not one of those amazing red stripes, but she does have kind of some rusty red going down the side. But she is a good looking animal. I'm trying to add a few to my gargoyle breeding group. And this should be, these guys look like they're packed in there tight. Look, that one right there is turned in there sideways. But I guess that works. This is a male gargoyle. Ooh, looks like he did a number in there in shipment. I bet that's going to smell very nice. This is a male, and he actually has a little bit of red in him, what the guy told me when he fired up, but not a whole lot. But he is a really nice stripe animal. So you can tell the difference in size between the male and the female there. So that female's not going to be ready to breed for probably 6 months or so. Got to get some size on her. Alright, the last 3 are the most exciting animals, so we'll start with this. And if you can already see that, that says Isle E on it. This is an Isle E Leachianus. This is a female. And man, she is good looking. She looks to be doing alright. She's about 60 grams, I think. So, I've just about given up on trying to buy hatchlings. It just, to me, the money that you spend to buy an animal that's better established and larger is worth it, especially if you're thinking about breeding, especially if you're going to breed leachies, because it takes them, 2, sometimes 3 years to get sexually mature. So if you buy just a hatchling, then you're going to be waiting around for quite some time before you're going to be able to breed anything. So we'll get her out and look at her in a minute. Alright, these next 2 are some more leachies, but they're not Isle E's. She looks to be doing alright. This right here is a pure New Anna female. and she's about 100 grams. I got a couple of new Anna females that are each about 100 grams, and you can see she's got some good spotting. She's got some, so looks like some decent pinks in her blotches, so that's nice. The new Annas and the new Amis are typically the most colorful of all the lychees. And then last but not least is the second female. Oh, second female new Anna. And she's also about 100 grams. So, a little bit of look at the damage. 3 lychees and 2 gargs. That box right there seemed awful small for all of those geckos, but I guess it worked. Got them jammed in there. Alright, let's see if we can check these out. Last time I did this, I got bit, because these guys are a little bit shook up from the shipment, but maybe that won't happen. Here we go. So this is one of the new Annas, one of the females. And she doesn't seem to have a whole lot of color just yet, but a lot of these lychees, they get more colorful with age, and she's a little over a year old. So she's eating really well from what the guy told me. But just some really cool animals. Ooh. So this is one of the new Annas. Uh-oh. And this guy pooped all in his container, so I'm just going to leave him in there. But this is the male gargoyle. I love the gargs. We'll get this female out. Open her up. And yeah, you can really kind of see the red on her back there. So that's pretty cool. She's got a regenerated tail. You can kind of see that it looks a little different from the rest of her body. But a lot of gargs do, because you know, if you breed them a lot. This happens with me, because I'll usually have 10 or 20 babies at a time, and if you keep them 2s and 3s or whatnot, eventually you're going to get some nip tails, because they like to nip one another quite a bit. Let's see, next is going to be the other new Anna, female. I don't think I'll get her out, I'll just kind of show. She's got a little bit more color, it looks like, than the other one. But you can really tell these are female because the head is a lot narrower and longer. In the island type lychees, the males typically have a really short snout and kind of a thick, stocky head. She's just gorgeous. And last, and this is what I'm really excited about, because I've already got some new Annas and new Ami geckos, but this is an Isle E, which looks a little bit different than the others. It's got a slightly different pattern. I love the lychees because they're just really chilled out. I mean, this guy's been in shipment. You know, he's been in a box for the last, excuse me, I should say gal. It's been in the box for the last, you know, 10, 12 hours, and still pretty tame, pretty chill. But the Isle E's, one big difference between them and the new Amis is the new Amis and new Annas, they kind of have a little bit of bugged out eyes. They have a little bit narrower head, and the Isle E's, you know, the pattern's a little bit different, but The Alis are the largest of the Hinkali, of the island type. So whether it's, you have this radiation of, excuse me, of adaptation on the different islands, and of all of those island types, the Alis get the largest. So if you're looking for one of the island, one of the Hinkali, one of the island types, and you want one that gets kind of big, I think some of these guys get 12 or 13 inches total length. So a lot of people, they also get kind of colorful too. A lot of people, when they do crosses, they cross the Alis with the Grand Terres to try and get a large, colorful gecko. Wow, this guy's really chill. All right, well, that's the unboxing video. Got a real quick recap. Got a couple of gargoyles. Got 3 lychees. Pretty cool day.